Oh, look at me, I am the elf, I am the queen, and the star of the show.
I'm just giving Ken a hard time.
Kind of poor online etiquette to be throwing shade while hiding behind your avatar.
Okay, so for this game we have Ken as our guest, which is going to be fun. It's going to be great. You're going to be playing as the character that Rory played as the last 2 weeks, which was Vi. And we're going to be picking up right after Ganymede disappeared. Ken, just for reference, there was a big bad guy that was the captain of the ship. Chuck relieved him of his arm, and he vanished.
He's a jerk. You killed my brother.
The leadership of the ship is now Chuck, because he won the ship in a high-stakes card game.
Yep.
I won it. I won the card game.
Not according to them.
So,
Right,
Ganymede vanishes and all the guards go silent. What do you guys want to do? You guys are in the middle of the ocean. You could turn back to Vantara, or you could continue along your way.
Last time we discussed kind of going towards Elliot's hometown.
We did?
We did. We were talking about going to Ardeep.
Well, what do we want to do? Because, I got my brother.
Yeah, but does your brother want to be got?
No, but he's locked in his room, so,
So, you guys are just crossing through the border, and you're going to have to cross through first the Moon Sea, and then down through that channel, and then through the Sea of Fallen Stars to go really wherever you want to go. This sea pretty much connects every single country in this continent. You could go, be free, live your happy adventuring lives, or you could turn to Asaloni and try to track down Ganymede. You do have a boat full of nobles, and you are currently probably wanted by the Asalonian government.
Sorry, not sorry, guys. Sorry, not sorry.
Are the nobles all from Bagradas?
No. They've got Ardeep nobles, Bagradas nobles, and Asaloni nobles.
I feel like this should be a Maria decision, as this guy is kind of messing with your politics.
Is Ganymede... How is he in favor with the Queen of Asaloni? Are they friends? Are they not friends? What's the deal there?
They are friends.
I'll tell you guys, I'm not on the best of terms with my aunt right now, who is the queen. So she's probably really not happy if she finds out that I was part of this whole thing.
By best of terms, you mean, captured on sight, or, weird banquet dinner where they give you side glances and talk behind your back?
Yeah, what level of shade are we talking about?
Depends on the day.
The whole time we were playing this last time, I was assuming that basically this was like a party boat that was just going out and then coming back with all these people on it.
Yes.
So...
Should we drop them off?
We should tell all of our new guests that we will return them back to the city in exchange for a donation, and then we have a boat and a crew that's loyal to Chuck, and we can sell wherever we want.
I'm actually kind of inclined to try to see what happens in Asaloni and see if we can't patch things with my aunt and maybe convince her that Ganymede was not so great of a guy.
Well, also, he's kind of trying to take over the dwarves with, he's looking for the Dwarven crown. So I'm not assuming, me taking my brother back is going to stop that.
Your brother was headed to Asaloni anyway.
We can try. Someone else wants to try to interrogate him because he doesn't really want to talk to me right now.
What do you
But
think,
that's
Vi?
I don't understand anything.
Back in Bagradas, I want to see if I can find somebody to get the sword out of my hand.
Wait, is there someone on the ship that could do that?
No.
They're rich nobles on a party boat, Mac.
We got a bunch of
Maria's a rich
characters,
noble.
Right. And
Yeah, but
he's
I'm the one
who
with the
happened to
sword.
grab a cursed sword.
You guys told, well,
I know.
Rory told
Technically, Vi did. So if you're gonna be mad with
I do.
anybody,
Whom?
It was Vi's fault.
Again,
Vi, I blame you for the
whom's
cursed
level
sword in my
alien
hand.
act-
We blame you, Vi.
I'm sorry, what?
I am currently holding a cursed sword that I'm not allowed to let go of. I can't physically let go of this stupid sword, and Vi made me pick it up
Why did I do that?
because he thought it would be fun.
Oh.
And it has been fun.
All right, so in agreement, going back to Bragardas, disembarking them, and then taking another. Say awesome. Okay.
does anybody else want to talk to my brother about this? Because it seems like he knew a lot based on where Ganymede was keeping him, but he also won't talk to me.
Hand him over to the rogue.
Yeah, go ahead.
That's true,
Go
yeah.
ahead, Vi.
I don't know. Okay.
They are going
I'll
to
do it.
hand you off to Max's brother to get information out of him. You guys should tell him what questions he needs to know, because
You should tell me what to ask. I don't know.
When Maria gets back, we can just have her do the. She can send those questions directly into you. So let's
Okay.
just do it like that.
She has telepathy.
Great. This sounds good.
So here's the thing. Vi could probably get the information out just by himself. He has proficiency in intimidation. If you just make an intimidation check, you could get truthful answers out without mind reading.
I don't think we said mind reading, just like to help him know what questions to ask.
That makes sense to me.
And it wasn't like what you guys did to me last time, where you froze me in place and didn't let
What
me
do you mean?
move against my will.
I didn't do anything.
It was all
Shenanigans.
Elliot. It was all Elliot.
Shenanigans.
Excuse me. I can say this. Check the tape.
I think Vi should play it from the angle where he has the illusion of sneaking in, so he can kind of look like he's. Hey,
Well, he's a changeling.
You could sneak in and change to Ganymede and say, "Hey, I teleported back to save you. What happened while I was gone?" And just kind of refresh my memory of what's going on, because in the teleportation something happened. Or we could just send Vi in just as himself as an agent of Ganymede.
We could do that.
Or not as an agent, it's basically being like, I'm here with these people. They hijacked a ship. This is insane. They're going to get killed. I want to switch sides. Like, tell me what I have to do to get in contact with your boss.
There has to be some sort of thing that's going to set your brother at ease. And I think if Vi goes in and does that, that will be all right.
So the questions that Ken needs to ask.
Do I need to write this down? I'll write it down.
All right.
What's Ganymede's plan? But that's like the last question.
I don't think we should ask that direct a question. I think it's basically like, your boss seems powerful. I'm stuck with this crew of losers who just angered him. Like, I want to be on the right side of this. What can I do? Like, because we also don't know where you went, but Max's brother might have more information if he's got a base or something somewhere. Ken, basically, you're selling the rest of us out to try to get information.
Okay.
Okay.
So you guys start turning the ship back to Bagradas, and Vi slips down into the quarters, and you see Thor in there, and he turns around. He's like, "What are you doing here?"
That's you, Ken.
Still really not clear on how this works. I say, hello. How are you?
He says, "To be honest, I'm not doing too great."
I say, that's interesting. Me neither. It appears that all of my so-called friends have done something I'm not that down with, and I need to figure out what to do next.
What I'm going to ask you to do is make a deception check.
Okay.
So
How
you're
do
going
I-
to go to your character sheet,
Yes.
and it's with the skills, there's deception, which it is one of the ones that has a blue check mark because you have proficiency in it.
Got it. And I click it.
Yep. So you rolled a 23.
It's rigged!
You think they're crazy too. It's like, then you got to get me out of here, man. Like, how about this?
Yes.
He says, "There's a lifeboat under in the bottom, and you can send me out with some of the nobles, and you can come with us, or we could just try to listen to my crazy brother, and have him take us back, and we can escape then. We just need off of this ship."
And why is it so important that we get off this ship?
You can ask like how Ganymede would protect you.
So if I go with you, how would Ganymede protect me?
Ganymede is a man of much power. He has strongholds all across the land. He's got men and armies under his control. He could get you a fancy house in the mountains, in the forest, on a private island. You could have protection from guards, armies, really.
This all sounds good.
Yeah, how are you involved in all this?
Yeah.
Yes. How are you involved with all of this?
He says Ganymede promised if I helped him with whatever he asked, I would be able to find my birth parents.
Oh, I want to have Truck go down and grab Vi out of there like I'm catching him. You know what I'm saying? Like I've caught him, and I want to leave.
Oh, okay.
I want to leave Thorn with the impression that this whole story that we've set up is actually
Okay.
we're just further stepping it up. I'm gonna fake intimidating him and just be like, Vi, how dare you? I've been listening outside the door the entire time. And I yell, guard sees him, and then
So,
he gets
Chuck,
ripped out
you're
of
going to have to make a performance check.
Ooh, performance. You guys start sailing for around another day, back towards Assaloni. And then one of the guards approaches you, Chuck, okay? Okay.
And he says, "Sir, I just thought I'd warn you that I see 3 ships in the distance. They aren't
Alright.
close enough to mark them out, but I just thought I'd let you know."
Let's slow down a little bit and drop our sails a little bit. So we'll reef our sails so they won't show up as much.
Mm-hmm. Okay. You guys keep going at a little slower of a pace, but these ships are full sail, and you see there's 1 big one and 2 ones that are your size.
Do we have weapons on the ship?
You do not.
Mm-mm. It's a pure pleasure cruise, man.
I think Vi should change Link to look like Ganymede in case we're gonna get boarded.
So,
Who is Ganymede?
The person we took the ship from.
Okay.
He's not a good guy. He killed my brother.
He's an elven warlord.
Killed Truck Albreaker's brother.
Well, hang on. If he sent ships after us and then he's mysteriously there, our cover is going to get blown.
No,
It's
no.
3-on-1 in a ship that has no weapons. If these are warships, we're dead in the water.
he takes out the telescope, and he looks, and he says, "Sir, you should take a look at this for yourself. These are Ganymede's flags."
Okay, then we're just gonna have to. Let's go full sail again, and let's get on a beam reach so we can be as fast as we can possibly right now, even if it takes us a little bit out.
So you continue these ships, and as soon as they see you, they change their course towards you.
Okay.
You see them raise like little side sails,
Yep.
and they seem to be full steam ahead towards you guys. And once you start getting like in viewing distance where you can see the people on the ship, you start seeing the little flaps open and the cannons getting rolled out.
All right, Max, just be prepared, and Maria, be prepared for magic missile and stuff like that, please.
Yeah,
I'm gonna prepare. Can Fairy burn something?
So anyway, I think we should. Ellie, what do you think? You think we should just sit there and act nonchalant, right?
We gotta leave. They're opening cannons.
These ships start splitting on either side of you, with the big one just coming straight down the middle. They're going to broadside you from both sides if you continue course.
We're not moving. We're actually standing still now.
Okay.
Oh, great. We'll just get. All right, cool.
We're rolling the dice here, guys.
They're gonna shoot. Oh, they're gonna shoot.
We're gonna die.
We still have a boat full of noblemen. They can't
was-
just open fire.
They
on us.
can and they will.
Not if they're their own nobles.
You guys hear the first cannon volley fire. Everyone is going to have to make a Constitution save in order to balance yourself or get knocked prone.
Maria and Elliot drop.
I'm soft and squishy. What did you think I was gonna do? Stay on my feet?
The cannons just start firing into the side of the ship from both sides.
All right, jump.
We gotta jump into the lifeboat and go. But like, if you have darkness or anything that can obscure vision, that would be something to cast on us while we leave.
Can Maria use telepathy to say who she's related to?
I point at somebody that looks like they do something well. I don't know, and I tell them that I am Tyrell Whitesmith. I am the Queen's niece, and I order them to cease fire.
Oh, look at me. I am the elf. I am the queen. And the star of the show.
We
Yeah.
have our orders.
I am the niece's queen. I outright,
I'm
Mrs.
I'm
Queen.
the niece's queen.
or I'm the queen's niece. If she finds out that you harmed me in any way, your lives will be in danger.
He says she won't find out. So one of the cannonballs hits the center mast of your ship and it starts cracking.
How close is the shore?
You guys are pretty much in open waters.
Yeah, we're leaving. I'm grabbing my brother and I'm gonna handcuff him.
You need handcuffs for that.
I have rope. I'll tie him up.
All right, so you bust into the door, and all of a sudden you see like a cannonball fly through the window, and you're like, "Come on, we're going." He says, "Yes, let's go."
So Ganymede really cares a lot about your life then.
He says, "Not the time." Elliot's character just grabs you, like, "We got to get to the boat right now."
Yep.
Can I try one more time before we get off the boat?
We're going off the stern where there's no one watching us. We're going towards the back of the boat.
We won't make it to land. We gotta get on.
Or we gotta go towards the starboard or port side so we can get, because they're sailing past us.
Jump
and
off.
The other
Try to
ship
get to
is
that.
sailing in front of us.
Jump off. Try to get to the lifeboat that you guys sent off.
So what are we doing? Are we rolling athletic check?
If you want to jump and get to that ship, yes. And you can give people help if you make it.
I got
I
a
did.
14. Can I help
So
you?
Chuck forgets that he's covered in armor, and he jumps into the ocean.
What's the DC?
10.
Can I help
somebody
Chuck if I make it before him?
Yeah, you did make it before him. So you jump, you swam to the thing. You have to throw your
Rope.
Throw the rope.
What check is that? Is that Dex or something?
Ooh, Maria.
That would have been
Maria. Ah, Maria, I feel your pain. Welcome to Connor just ruining your life. Because he
Somebody
rigged
save
it.
me!
He rigged it.
Connor, what do I need to roll to try to save people?
You got to roll to hit.
Hey, Riker, you want some brownie points?
Throw the rope to Chuck, and you and Vi pull him back up onto the boat, and you keep down low. And you see this ship just getting blown to smithereens. So you guys all get on the lifeboat. Elliot reaches out his arm into the water, and he pulls Tarell up onto the ship.
Plus 1 brownie point. Okay, plus 5. That was life-saving. Let's be honest, I would have drowned.
So after this ship, you see the final mast sink down. You see these ships start turning around and heading back. I'm going to roll for the weather,
Oh.
because it's going to be a long night, and let's hope it's not bad. You got a little storm. It's not a tsunami, but it's a storm, you know? You got some waves, you want to keep your head down. You
Gotcha.
guys see land in the distance. Okay? It is closer to where you're going, so it is east. It seems to be a small island. In the distance, you make out, these ships are not Elven design, not Bagradarian design, but they are Thambarian design.
Alright, so the east, if you're looking, it's in the
I
red
think
land by the giant mountain.
Aren't
Right
they
here.
the religious ones?
They are like the Crusader Knights.
Yes,
how
they're
do
my
we not-
people! Let's go towards those ships.
As you row closer and closer to the ships, you see that these ships are beached, and they look like they're kind of rotting.
Should we investigate? Ooh, Connor wants us to investigate. Connor, can you make a sweet ship again?
What do you mean?
You know how you drew that sweet carriage last time? Can you make a sweet ship?
Oh, you want a sweet rowboat?
I want to.
Yeah.
Ship.
Let's circumnavigate it and see what's around the entire island, then we'll come back to the ships.
That's a good plan.
Okay. Well, it's just going to be Max in the ship, because I realize that takes time.
We're just gonna go south around. We're gonna go counterclockwise.
And then we'll eventually land back with the ships.
Alright, so you start heading around, and it's a small island, but it's got a pretty thick jungle.
It's Mount Major.
Like every single sailing trip, we're rowing.
We should check out that.
Ooh, it looks
Ooh, what
like a
is that?
campsite. It looks like a campsite.
Right.
You guys want to stop at the campsite?
Yes,
Yes.
sir. I'd like to tie up my brother.
He is already tied up.
Oh, he's still tied up. Perfect.
Can we tie him to a tree so he can't row off without us? Or are we bringing him with us?
I don't want to talk to you about this. Just leave me in the ship.
No, I'm gonna tie him to a tree because he doesn't get the luxury. He's gonna stand. He's gonna stand up.
I will stay behind and guard your brother. Why don't you go investigate that campsite?
Okay.